So, the land of opportunity. And I know specifically in this book I was reading this morning at my early lunchtime about the land of opportunity. And it was talking about specifically the United States. And this book was published in 1937. So, I want to read a little part of it that was very, very enlightening, and the prices of these groceries are going to blow your mind, like for sure. And so this is what, 90 something years ago, 80, 90 years ago. And I want to read you these prices. Okay. So they were saying for a breakfast, to have a breakfast for your family, grapefruit juice was 2 cents. Tea from China was 2 cents. Rippled wheat breakfast food was from a Kansas farm and it was 2 cents. Bananas from South America were 2.5 cents. I'm not sure how that works. The toasted bread from the Kansas farm was 1 cent. The fresh country eggs were 7 cents. And the sugar from Cuba was a half a cent. Again, I don't know how you do that. The butter and cream from New England was 3 pennies. And so a total, if you had that for your breakfast, the total of all of those things was 20 cents. And when I think about 20 cents, 2 dimes worth, I think about how, number one, how different our groceries are now. But the author made this point about what would it have cost us to travel to Florida, to pick the grapefruits, to squeeze the juice, to come back. Like, say that we were in New York at a home in New York, we'd have to go drive to Florida to get the grapefruit, then squeeze the juice, get in an airplane, fly to China, and then get the tea from China, go to drive to the Kansas farm, get the rippled wheat breakfast food, which whatever that is, then go to South America, get on a boat to South America and get bananas, get toasted bread from a Kansas farm, fresh country eggs from the chickens, sugar from Cuba, butter and cream from New England. That was pretty close by, New York. And going to all those places and all of the time that it took, and probably the investment of getting there that it took, that we are so fortunate to be in this land of opportunity where we can go to a grocery store or go out to our backyard and get these items. And that's really what he was talking about it. But I took it as, what if we changed our mindset about grocery prices? What if it changed our mindset about what we're going to do with our podcast in December? And I came to the realization that, of course, it's still more economical to pick up these items at the store than to go find all these things of where they originated from, where they're growing from, where they're produced at. So the author was talking about it from more of her perspective about capital, like in money and things like that. And these companies that have to invest millions of dollars in equipment and all the things. Okay. But I want to kind of just go with this thought about changing our mindset about prices nowadays, but the convenience of it, of going to the store and coming and having food and having items that we can have in our home, and just about opportunities, and that we shouldn't complain about the opportunity that we have. How much opportunity we have in 2023, how much opportunity we have, not only in our businesses, but with our families. We have the click of a button on the internet, on our phone, to be able to look up something. And especially as business owners, especially those of us who have a podcast, like, the opportunity to speak into those prospects' ears is just unmeasurable. You can't measure that. That is unbelievable. And so I want to kind of let us kind of step back. It's November. We know that Thanksgiving is coming this week. We know that Christmas is coming next month. We know the new year. We know celebrations. We know parties. We know kids' events. We know family coming over. We know grown children coming home for the holidays. There might be travel. And so I want us to really think about this, to take a step back on this week of Thanksgiving and to, number one, give thanks of the opportunity that we have as business owners and the opportunity that we have as podcasters. And so I want to just walk us through that today, of the fact that we have an opportunity. We have an amazing, incredible opportunity. And I want to read you the definition of opportunity. I love doing this so that we can be super clear on what opportunity really means. So, opportunity is this is from Google, a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. A set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. An opportunity to do something. The opportunity that I have to go get fresh food, the opportunity I have to go get a toaster when mine didn't make it in the move, an opportunity to do something. And so when we go back to thinking, oh, our opportunity, we have opportunity. We have the opportunity. We have the joy of doing something. And so when we think about that as a podcaster, and we're thinking about, okay, should I post my episodes in December? Should I take a break? Should I do this? Should I do that? Okay. So plan them well and ask for creativity. God is a God of creativity. If you look at a classroom of kids, you see the creativity of our Lord. Always, always. I am here to help because life is too short to just wing it. I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me.